Hey guys, JR Pandy's here. It sure is a hot day, and I'm with my associate Candy,
Hello.
and she has put together this great display here of different watering items because it's so hot. And I hope you all are staying hydrated out there. The other thing you need to keep hydrated is your plants, even some of those big
Mm,
trees that have been around for a long time. Just because they're big doesn't mean they do not need water. So
exactly.
please water your plants. So Candy, how would we go about? So many people have been coming in. They're saying, how many days do I water every day, 3 times a day, once a week? How do you know?
There's a good way. We've been selling a ton of these, and one way to do it is with the moisture meter. And all you do is take it, put it in the ground or in your plant, whichever one you want to do. And this will actually tell you if it's dry, moist, or wet. So if we want to see what this sunflower is,
That's reading just a hair of dry below moist. So it probably would need some water then. If it did go over into the wet area, of course that's wet. You don't want to do that then.
yeah. So that is a great way to test. Uh,
What else you got that you can show us
we
here today?
well, we have so many different things. There's the soil moist also that comes in, like, I don't want to say granules, but you can mix that in with your potting soil. It will absorb the water and slowly release it into your plants.
You
There's the
actually do that
mats.
when you're transplanting things,
Yeah,
though.
right.
Um, so I know a lot of people ask me about lawns. Do I
Mm,
water my lawn? Do I not water my lawn? So you have to make a commitment right now because it's getting hot out. You either want to not water it and not do anything to it. The plant will go dormant until we get some appreciable rain. Hopefully that'll happen in the next couple of weeks. We're in a kind of a serious drought, especially with this 95-degree temperatures and the heat index just being absolutely ridiculous. Or if you want to say, yeah, I want to have a green lawn, well, then you got to commit. And then the
mm,
best thing to use is a spray wave. Um, and this is made by Dram. It's a lifetime warranty. You can set it to go just back and forth a little bit. You can go back and forth the whole way. Turn your hose up to here. And then the interesting thing about this will cover up to 3,000 square feet. If you leave it in one area, it will, for an hour, the depth that the moisture goes down is only a 1/4 inch. So that's okay kind of for the lawn. They really need to require an inch of water per week. So you might have to do that a couple times every couple 3 days or so,
mhm.
just to get that down, the moisture enough to actually have it keep growing. A lot of people say they use that to water their flowers and that. Well, an hour and a 1/4 inch, that's kind of like you being out in the middle of a parking lot on this hot of a day and somebody gives you a dropper full of water. Yeah, you got a 1/4 inch of water, but your thirst is not quenched. So
Exactly.
make sure you water it a little longer.
Hmm.
What else we got, Ken?
Yeah. I do want to throw in, it's not here, which I should have one hanging here, is I like the idea is the wire hanger test. So I call it's like the opposite of when you're making brownies. You take a toothpick, put it in your brownie. If there's brownie mix on it, you have to cook it longer. With this, you take a wire hanger and you stick it in the ground near your plant or your tree. If it comes out clean, it needs water. If it comes out with dirt on it, it should be okay.
That's a
I
great
like that
idea.
test. Yeah.
That's a great idea. So then when watering your plants, do you just kind of go over them real quick and you're done and call it a day? Or how much should you give say a say a 10-foot tall tree that you just planted?
Oh, Lord. Another way you could do is take your hose close to your tree, 1/4 inch trickle coming out of the hose, and set it, I don't know, like a foot away from the tree,
Yeah,
thinking
six,
maybe
eight
about
inches,
6 to 8 inches, and let that go for about 10 to 15 minutes.
So the key there is to deep water your plants.
Mm-hmm.
Let them go get dry again. Don't tease them. Don't just give a cup of water for a huge tree.
Right.
Again, that's that dropper thing in the middle of a parking lot. Water
Mm-hmm.
it well so you know it's good and wet, and wait till it gets dry again. And you could use that hanger test every day
Yeah,
to figure it out.
exactly.
So there's just a couple quick tips we wanted to bring to you. And then the final thing we have to say is, what are we getting ready for tomorrow?
Woohoo, everybody! 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, summer solstice sale. Be here or be square. Surprises to follow, but if you're here at 7, you're going to be surprised. or get on our Facebook page if you don't get our email. Big sales starting at 7 in the morning.
So from 7 to 8 a.m., you show up here. We're going to give you a coupon for up to 40% most everything in the store. We've got a big place here. A lot of stuff. If there's something you've been eyeballing for a while, now's the time to get it. If you sleep in a little bit, 8 to 9, we're going to give you 30% off. And if you just don't like mornings at all, you can come in the rest of the day and we're going to give you 20% off most everything in the store. So we hope to see you in the morning.
Yeah.
Don't worry about doing your hair. We don't judge. And we will have coffee waiting for you. Thank you so much.
See you in the morning.